This is Dr. S. Veeramalai, Professor, CSE Department, ISL Engineering College. Today we will discuss about Business Analytics Systems. The first chapter is Introduction to Business Analytics. Before going to discuss about the Business Analytics, we'll raise some basic questions. People, those who have need of bank loan, they will approach bank. How does the bank assess the riskiness of the loan it might make to you? And there are millions of people shopping through Amazon.com. When you log on to Amazon.com, how does Amazon.com know which books and other products to recommend to you when you log into their website? In the same way, when you go and purchase plane ticket, how do airline determine what price to quote to you when you are shopping for a plane ticket, even though we have different locations in different timings? How it is possible? And then people suffered with some illness. When they approach doctor, how can doctor better diagnosis and treat you when you are ill or injured? These are all the basic questions which we need to raise before going to discuss about business analytics. IBM has developed a software that is called Watson. Watson is a system of computing hardware, high-speed data processing, and analytical algorithms that are combined to make data-based recommendations. Watson provides not just a single solution, but a range of good solutions with a confidence levels of for each. And decision making is one of the very important quality the person who is involved in managerial post. It is the responsibility of manager to plan, coordinate, organize, and lead their organizations to better performances. There are three different decision makings are there. One is strategic decisions, another one is tactical decisions, third one is operational decisions. The strategic decision is high level decisions. It will be taken according to the organization's overall goal. So it can be defined another way that it involves higher level issues concerned with the overall direction and goals and aspiration for the future of the organizations. Tactical decision is the middle level decisions. It will always help to achieve the overall directions defined by strategic decisions. It can be defined like it's a concern how the organizations should achieve the goals and objectives set by its strategies. And the operational decision is the lower level. It is the day-to-day activities based. It can be defined like the operational decisions affect how the firm is run from day to day. They are the domain of the operation managers who are the closer to the customer. How the decision making will be done? Decision making can be defined as the following process. First one is identify and define the problem. So before going to solve the problem, first we need to identify the core of the problem, the core problem. And same way, it should be defined by the the definition must be accepted globally. It is the most critical part. Once if it is well defined and with clear metrics of success or failures, then determine the criteria that will be used to evaluate alternative solution. This is the second process. A third one is determine the set of alternative solutions. So once we find the solution, what may be the alternative solutions? That is the third process. And if you found alternative solutions, how it will be evaluated? This is the fourth process. And finally, we have many possible alternative solutions as well as evaluation methods, in which we have to choose the proper suitable alternate solution as well as the evaluation methods. So these are all the basic parameter based on which the decision making will be defined. Now, business analytics. So business analytics can be defined for what? The basic reason to define the business analytics is for making better decisions. It can be defined like the business analytics is the scientific process of transforming data into insight for making better decisions. The business analytics is used for data-driven or fact-based decision making. So everywhere the business analytics is based on fact. It is often seen as more objective than other alternatives for decision makings. Analytics is often thought of as a broader category. In general, analytics will be the broader category when it is compared with business analytics. The business analytics it encompassing the use of analytical techniques in the science and engineering as well. So it will be concluded that the firms guided by data-driven decision making have higher productivity and market value and increased output and profitability. Next one is categorization of analytical methods and models. So in analysis process, we have different methods. Based on the methods, we defined some models. Here, business analytics can involve anything from simple report which is prepared by us to the most advanced optimization techniques. Everywhere, the analytical methods will be involved. The analytics is generally thought to comprise three broad categories of techniques. So there are three different analytical methods are there. One is descriptive analytics, another one is predictive analytics, and third one is prescriptive analytics. First, in all three models will be discussed later elaborately. Now we will try to define all the methods in short form. First, descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics which describe the past events. It can be defined like it encompasses the set of techniques that describes what has happened in the past events. So in descriptive analytics, we have set of techniques that will try to help you to describe what has happened in the past. So we have large number of solutions for the past events. All the solutions will be described over here by using some techniques, set of techniques. and describing or summarizing the existing data using existing business intelligence tools to better understand what is going on or what has happened. So why we need to go for descriptive analytics? So before going to predict anything, first of all, the particular domain must be discussed broadly. By that, we'll have clear, better understanding. So if you have better understanding, then easily you can go for future process and you can predict some things. Example, if you take a data queries, there you have number of queries. So by answering all these queries, you'll be able to understand the past events. The same way, we may have report for past events. By analyzing the reports, you'll be able to understand the past events. And descriptive statistics and data visualizations, which includes data dashboards, some data mining techniques, and basic what-if spreadsheet models. So this is the idea behind descriptive analytics. The next model is predictive analytics. Predictive analytics, it's a prediction of the future. So it can be defined like, it consists of techniques that use models constructed from past data to predict the future or ascertain the impact of one variable on another. So here also we have a set of techniques. The techniques will help to predict the future of the impact of business. The second one is emphasis on predicting the possible outcomes using statistical model and machine learnings. See, we have here a possible model which has been constructed by using the past data, which will help you to predict the future events. Example, past data on product sales may be used to construct a mathematical model to predict future sales. Same way, here we are using number of algorithms. There are some algorithms listed over here. One is linear regression, then time series analysis, then some data mining techniques and simulations, often referred to as a risk analysis, all fall under the banner of predictive analysis. So these are all the algorithms which will help you to predict the business future. The third one is prescriptive analytics. It is one among the model of business analytics. It indicates the best course of action to take. So when we have business analysis, there we have number of possible alternative solutions. So in number of possible alternative solutions, we have to choose the best solution to suitable for the current business. So that kind of analysis is nothing but prescriptive analytics. It indicates a best course of action to take. The outcome of the prescriptive model is the best decisions, and it is a type of predictive analytics that is used to recommend one or more course of action on analyzing the data. The suitable method or suitable solution will be analyzed and finalized in this model. For example, we can take an airline. The airline industry use of revenue management is an example of prescriptive analytics. There we have number of airlines. Okay. The airline tickets can be decided by based on the revenue. The revenue is how the revenue can be generated. based on different booking, different locations and different timings. These will be automatically calculated by using some business analytical tool. So this is an example for prescriptive analytics. And conclusions. So here we discussed about the decision making in business. The decision making can be defined based on the following process. The first process is identify and define the problem. The second one is determine the criteria that will be used to evaluate alternate solutions. The third one is determine the set of alternative solutions, evaluate the alternatives, and fifth one is choose the alternatives. So based on these process, the decision making will be done. The decision may be three different types. One is strategic decisions, tactical decisions, and operation decisions. Strategy decision is high level. It is the overall direction or goal of the firm. The second one is tactical. It is the middle level. It will help you to achieve the goal or direction defined in the strategic decisions. And third one is operation decisions. It's a lower level. So day to day, how we are going to take decision based on the day-to-day activities. So this will be involved in the operational decisions. So next one is categories. So business analytics can help us to make better informed decisions. Okay, there are three categories. One is descriptive, another one is predictive, another one is perspective. Descriptive in the sense we have large number of past results. By analyzing the large number of past events, we'll be able to have clear understanding about the process. That too, we have a set of tools. The set of tools will help you to do analysis with past data and predictive analytics. So here also we have a set of tools. The tools will help you predict the future of the business. Prescriptive analytics, we have number of possible solutions, alternative solutions, in which we need to choose one or two suitable solutions which can be very suitable for the current business. And descriptive and predictive analytics can help us better understanding the uncertainty and the risk associated with our decision alternatives. And predictive and perspective analytics will also often referred to as advanced analytics, can help us make the best decisions when facing a myriad of alternatives. So you can, this presentation is prepared according to your textbook and syllabus. So if you stick on to this the presentations, you'll be able to recall all your concept with respect to this particular chapter. Thank you.